September the 21st, Saturday, September the 21st. We've left the vehicle at Westgate. We've walked through the village a bit, and now we're on the part of the Weardale Way. But we're not going to be on Weardale Way long. We're actually making our way first to West Rig Cutting, and that is an SSSI. Do you know what that means, Stephen? It's a site of
scientific.
No, site of special scientific interest. And I'll talk about that more when we get there. But ahead of us, I can see the start of some sort of industrial-looking stuff. Exactly. Aye. Now from here, it looks like it might be a lime kiln, but I don't think it probably will be. But there was a lot of iron ore mining, lead ore mining around this area in the certainly in the 19th century and early part of the 20th century. Not no more though. So we're going for we're not going very high this wild camp. We're going to be pretty low down. We haven't decided exactly where we'll be, but we've got a good idea where we're going. But first of all, I wanted to go and have a look at this this area, West Rig Cutting. And as I say, I'll get you back on when we get there. So, like I said, this looks I don't know, some sort of industrial looking building or structure, but I can't quite decide what it is, because I don't think it's a lime kiln. I'm wondering if those two bays there were where they put wagons and loaded them from above. What do you think, Stephen? Nah?
Is it not someone's garage?
No, it's not somebody's garage. But I think I'm on the right tracks there, but I don't know. It's difficult to find information about these things, isn't it? Well, there's a hole there above them two arches, so I suppose it could be a lime kiln, but I don't know. I'm not clever enough. So here we are at West Rig Cutting, and if I swing you around, you can see why it's called a cutting. But if you can make out that bit in the middle, that's what it's all about. That was an intrusion that came up through the rocks, and it's about 20 kilometers long, but this is the only bit that's exposed. And it's only exposed because somebody decided to make a quarry here. And when they were making the quarry, they realised that this West Rig Cutting was here. I know that doesn't sound very technical, but that's the gist of it. Apparently that slit in the rock was an entrance into the mine. Well, I don't think I'll be venturing anywhere into that. My mining days are over. I'm looking at that, I don't think you can see it on the GoPro, but there's a piece of timber, and I don't think that piece of timber's keeping that rock up. I think the rock's staying there of its own accord. But from what I've read on good old Wikipedia, this was the entrance to the mine and where they got some of the lead ore out of. So we've left West Rig Cutting and we've made our way down to Middle Hope Burn, and when we're getting here this looks very industrialised. Look at the thickness of those walls for whatever that building was. Probably some sort of engine house or mill or something like that. A stone crushing mill perhaps. And here's all the explanation of what we're just looking at, which I'll read when I get a chance. So that's me pitched with nothing in the tent yet. Stephen's there, just doing the finishing touches. There's the, what do you call it, Stephen? Middle Hope Burn, where we're going to get our water from after we've shifted that dead sheep. I'm only joking. Can he pitch though? Not bad. Right, we'll get me mat in and me bag in and get ourselves sorted out before we get the kettle on. Time is it? Nearly 6 o'clock. Right, we all set up. Just starting to lose a bit of the light, but there's my setup. I'll show you inside. It's just the same as usual. Me thermarest bag, me pillar and me RAB 600 sleeping bag. I've got my water here, rubbish bag, and that's about it really. My electricals are in the corner there, and I've got a pretty flat pitch. I think it's not bad at all. Here's Stephen's drill star. Is it the trail star that you... Oh sorry, it's not... Silly me, it's not the trail star, it's the duo made. But it's he's got a nice flat spot as well, and it's certainly bunny, isn't it? He's left his nuts lying, his salty nuts, so I'm going to take them down to him in case he forgot them. And here's the kitchen area. We've had better kitchen areas, but it's not too bad. There we are. That's my jet boil copy off, ready to do the rice. Stephen's Trangia with all the ingredients. Opening time. So I'll get you back on. I'll get you back on when the food's on the go and you'll be able to smell it. Smell-o-vision. The master chef is doing his preparations. He's cutting the onions to saute the onions in the Trangia. As you can see, we've got a bit of a makeshift kitchen going on. We've had better, but it's it'll do the job. It's there's the odd midgie flying about, but I don't think it'll get any worse than this, because there's a bit of a breeze coming along as well. It's looking a bit grey on the hilltops behind Stephen there. Just a grey mass. So, cheers. Brewdog Wingman. I've never had, well, I've had one. I had one yesterday. I've only brought 2 cans, believe it or not. And they're 2 little cans. I've got a drop of brandy though, as always. Trouble is, when you drink that brandy, the bottle, it seems to go down on the bottle. And it's nearly empty again. I think the reason is this bottle isn't a litre bottle, it's just a 70 cl bottle. I'm going to have to keep buying litre bottles to keep us going. There was a great debate on the last Trangia meal whether there should be onions or not onions. But that was chili con carne, wasn't it?
Aye, they definitely need onions.
Stroganoff definitely needs onions. And this is the rice. This is my department, the rice. And it isn't boiling yet. And I'm going to burn my bridges and drink my last can.
Right, Dave. So, here we are.
Here we go.
Rick Stein's Stroganoff in Weardale. Well, what do you think of that?
Lovely that, the sauce is beautiful.
My mum makes this quite a bit, so I suppose you've got a bit of a reference point. So how does that compare with Liz's?
It's as good.
As good. Not better though.
Oh no.
No? Right, well, we'll enjoy this. And then I'll see you when I'm going to bed.
Well, we've had a lovely meal. Beef stroganoff with rice, and it was lovely. But it's only 8 o'clock actually, but we've retired our tents because the midges were starting to, not swarms of midges, just like individual little titchy midges, the ones that get on your tits. So I've come into the tent. I'm having a half a Kit Kat, just as a pudding. You know, you've got to have a pudding, haven't you? Well, I'm just kidding myself along that I'm only having half, but I probably will have it all. And then I'm going to have my brandy. And then I'm going to get into my bag, strip off a few of these clothes and get into my bag, and watch some of the videos that I've taken today to see what they're like. So I might have another word with you just before I close my eyes. Right, it's 20 to 10. I've been listening to a bit of radio, or podcasts on the radio. Strangers on a Train. Alexi Sale, it was canny. But I think I'm going to try and get some sleep now. So I'll see you in the morning. Night night. Morning. As you can see, it's 7 o'clock. I've made a cup of tea. I've my tried and trusted croissant. I had a decent night's sleep. It hasn't rained, but I've just had my head out the door and it looks a bit misty and damp, but it hasn't rained. So I'll have my breakfast and then have a slow decamp, as you might say. I'll catch you later. Well, I've ventured out the tent and it's a bit grey and murky. The tent's got a lot of, it's perfectly dry inside, but it's got quite a lot of dampness on the outside. But I suppose, given we're middle of September, it's not a bad morning. Stephen's got his kettle on to make his porridge. But I've already had my croissant. Stephen looks a bit of a tip down there, mind. Yeah. Right, so we'll have breakfast and then start packing up. We just about packed up. I'm just telling me man here, we just about packed up. There's my pack ready to go on my back. That's where I was camped. That's our kitchen area where we had our lovely beef stroganoff last night. So we'll get the pack on and head off. That's where Stephen was, and neither of us have left any trace. There's a sheep up there giving us a good looking at. So that's where we camped, just above that wall. We're well on the way back now. We're going to go, instead of going back the way we came, we're going to follow the path of the river down into Westgate. So we're back to that industrial area that we encountered yesterday. So I'm going to sign off now. So if you've watched this far, thanks for watching. We've had a great camp, something a bit different to what we normally do.
Beef
lower down. Beef Stroganoff was very nice. I was very reserved on my alcohol intake. Only 2 cans and a little bit of brandy, so that was good.
2 cans and half a bottle of brandy?
No, it wasn't. It was just, in fact, it wasn't even full, that flask. And so, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up. We love to see the comments, so put plenty of comments in and I'll reply to them all, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Right, see ya.
Bye.